Disney theme park characters, have there been situations where you had to break character? I played Snow White for 3 years and only broke character once when a dying girl made her final wish. I was doing my usual meet and greet when a nurse approached me privately. She explained that a 6-year-old girl named Lucy in the Make-A-Wish program had terminal brain cancer. Lucy's last wish was to share a secret with Snow White that she couldn't tell anyone else. The nurse warned me that Lucy had lost most of her hair from chemotherapy and could barely walk. She was supposed to have 3 months left, but her condition had deteriorated rapidly. The doctors didn't think she'd make it through the week. When Lucy arrived in her wheelchair, her face lit up despite her obvious pain. Her parents stood back, crying silently as she reached for my hand. I knelt beside her wheelchair and asked what secret she wanted to share with Snow White. Lucy whispered that she was scared of going to sleep because she might not wake up again. She said she hadn't told her parents because she didn't want them to be sad. Through tears, she asked if heaven had apples like the one from my story. I broke character immediately. I took off my black wig, revealing my own bald head. Lucy's eyes widened in surprise. I explained that 2 years ago, I had fought the same battle she was fighting. I had lost all my hair too. I told her I understood her fear, and it was okay to be scared. I shared how I used to be terrified of going to sleep during my treatment. Then I showed her my chemotherapy port scar, just like the one she had. Lucy started crying, touching my bald head in disbelief. She asked if Snow White could still be beautiful without hair. I told her that true beauty comes from our hearts, and she was the most beautiful princess I'd ever met. Her parents were shocked. They had no idea I was a cancer survivor. Lucy's mom later told me they'd been struggling to connect with Lucy about her fears. No one in their family had experienced cancer before. I spent an hour with Lucy, completely out of character, just talking about our shared experiences. She told me things she'd been afraid to tell anyone else. Before she left, she hugged me and whispered, "Now we both know what it's like to be poisoned by an apple." The next morning, the nurse called to tell me Lucy had passed away peacefully in her sleep. Her parents said she wasn't scared at the end. She told them she knew another princess who had fought the same battle and won. A week later, I received a letter from Lucy's parents. They'd found her diary, and her last entry read, "I met the real Snow White today. She's just like me. If she beat the poison apple, maybe I can too. If not, at least I know bald princesses go to heaven." I broke Disney's cardinal rule that day: never break character. I was written up and almost fired, but when they reviewed the incident, they changed their policy. Now characters who are cancer survivors are allowed to break character when meeting terminally ill children.